number 131.
We're celebrating our 22nd anniversary. Join in the fun this Labor Day weekend with free rides. Meet stars of Portland wrestling, great food, and bargains at all the tables. The place to be is the Pavilion, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, and the Portland Sports Arena, Sunday and Monday.
Hey, gang, you could win this.
We watched, C.W. Bergstrom got to the count of 2, and that was it. Larry Oliver got that right shoulder off the mat. Then Wednesday, the 21st, 8 o'clock, Newport Armory. Tickets at Upper Deck Sports and Facet's Gem and Mineral Gallery. And Thursday, August 22nd, 8 o'clock, Hillsborough Armory. Tickets at Tito's Gym in Beaverton and Northwest Hunting Supply. Larry Oliver getting to his feet. John Rambo hanging on. That side headlock now. Into the ropes he goes. And Rambo goes into the other side of the ropes. Come up. Tackle down goes Larry Oliver. Rambo over. Look out. Here we go. Oh, nice headlock by Larry Oliver. Larry's still trying to get some feeling back in the lower part of his back. Then Friday, we're coming back to Eugene. Friday the 23rd, 8 o'clock, Eugene, Lane County Fairgrounds. Reservations, call 484-0840. And we're going to have a blindfold match in Eugene with $500 on the line. Is that right? I understand that Al Madrill is going to be involved in that. For the first time in Eugene, blindfold. Down goes Larry Oliver again. Over goes Rambo. Here we go again. Oh, this one. Rambo reverses that hip toss and gets it on Larry Oliver. And next Saturday, of course, right back here at the Portland Sports Arena. And you know why we call it the House of Action. And the action continues Monday, August 26th, 8 o'clock. Roseburg at the fairgrounds. Tickets at the doors. Doors open at 7. A blindfold match. Whoa, that's out of sight. In Roseburg at the fairgrounds. Again with Al Madrill. I don't know if this is pick on Al Madrill week coming up or if Al feels that confident that he can fight anybody at a blindfold. He should review the tapes of his match with Sandy Barr if he does feel that way, because except for a little cheating on Madrill's part, he didn't fare so well. Larry Oliver, John Rambo in a test of strength. By the way, I want to thank my good friends Ken Brannock and Jay Callender out at Newburgh Ford. I understand that we're coming out there on the 29th of August. That's Thursday the 29th at Newburgh Armory, and thanks to Newburgh Ford, all kids are going to get in free. So if you have a chance, stop by and thank Ken and the gang over there at Newburgh Ford. And mark that down, Thursday the 29th. It's the Armory in Newburgh. Kids free, thanks to Newburgh Ford. Larry Oliver trying to shake some feeling back into his left arm. This is our first match tonight. If you just tuned in, our first match from the Portland Sports Arena. We've got tag titles on the line tonight. Crush and Dahl putting the titles on the line against the challengers, the Bruise Brothers. By the way, the Bruise Brothers, the former tag team champions. And then a very interesting match, which everybody's been talking about all week long. Every place I've gone said, wow, Billy Jack Haynes is back, and look what he's doing, the full Nelson thing. Well, it's not just a thing with Billy Jack Haynes. It is almost his life. A reputed master of the full Nelson. And he wants to prove it tonight. He's challenged any wrestler to last 15 seconds or to break his full Nelson in 15 seconds. And if they can, it's $5,000 of Billy Jack Haynes money in their pocket. So Billy is willing to put his money where his mouth is. There goes John Rambo into that. John Rambo, very dangerous pro wrestler, because not only can you...
3.5 games, or 3 games in the loss column. Seattle falls 6.5 out of first, while Texas gave Cleveland what the little boy shot at. Toronto got a little breathing room against the Tigers, and Kansas City clipped Boston, while Milwaukee nipped Baltimore. It's the Dodgers 6 and Houston 6 in the 8th inning, and there are the strutting Atlanta Braves. It's the second time in 3 days that the Reds skunked San Francisco. Philly over the Cubs. The Pirates beat Doc Gooden. It's the Mets' 21st loss in 25 games, and Montreal 3, St. Louis diddly. It's prime time as Neon Dion and Atlanta play Tampa, and right there, Neon Dion plays defensive back, picking off a Tampa Bay pass. But hold on, because Neon Dion also played wide receiver against Tampa, almost scoring here, but Sanders and Atlanta lost to Tampa Bay 12-7. Lawrence Taylor led a wagon full of stars who were injured today against the Jets. Taylor's left leg just gave way. It's not as bad as it appears to be. Taylor has a sprained ankle and is expected to miss 2 weeks, but should be ready for the season. The Giants whipped the Jets. Phil Simms upstairs to Odessa, Texas. Odessa Turner. Turner was as open as the Lloyd Center. It was a 59-yard jolt to the Jets, and the Giants never looked back after this. Then the Giants' other quarterback, Jeff Hostetler, hit Jerome Bunch. What a load Bunch is, 6'2", 250. That made it 17-3 Giants. The Giants over the Jets, 24-10. Then Buffalo's quarterback, Jim Kelly, goes down. Kelly tries to scramble against Green Bay and did not make it. Kelly twisted an ankle and will miss the rest of the preseason. Just embarrassment for number 37, doink off his helmet, and then Mamma Mia Maggie into the fence, then into the stands as his best side makes national television. This baby belonged to Green Bay. It's Neil Lomax's old buddy, Vi Sikahema, grabbing the short kickoff. Sikahema breaks a tackle and then takes off like Florence Griffith Joyner. I wonder why Phoenix cut this guy. Sikahema goes 89 yards as the Packers whip Buffalo 35-24. Meanwhile, in his first game after holding out for a contract renegotiation, this is as good as it got for Detroit's Barry Sanders against the Chiefs. Sanders pulled a hamstring on this play. They aren't sure how long he'll be out. It was like dummy scrimmage for the Chiefs. Old Steve DeBerg threw 2 touchdown passes. Rob Thomas of Oregon State fame goes all the way as the Chiefs stomped Detroit 38-14. No problems for the Seahawks against the Rams tonight. The Rams blitz, but
it's the small package roll around. So far, this has been a very clean match. Both men, of course, neither one wants to really hurt the other, and yet both of them want the win. They put a few extra bucks in their pocket. As a winner, you get more money. Bottom line, right? That's what it's all about. You don't come in here to draw. You don't come in here to lose. You come in here to win, because that's where the money is. C.W. Bergstrom. Berkey checking those shoulders. Make sure, are they on the mat? Yes, they are. 1, 2. Oh, that was close. Victory roll by John Rambo. He's got him down. 1, 2. Larry Oliver gets that right shoulder up again. Later on tonight, Mike Miller. Boy, you saw this one brewing over the past couple of weeks. Mike Miller and the Grappler. You talk about a war. You talk about a riot. You talk about a feud, a rivalry. Oh, man, it's going to be smoking tonight when Miller finally gets that shot that he wanted at the Grappler. That's going to be later on tonight. We have a draw. That's not what they came here for, but that's what we've got. We've got a draw between John Rambo and Larry Oliver. And while we wait for Billy Jack Haynes to come up here, and I'm sure he's going to be talking about that Bull Nelson challenge of his, I want to bring you up to date on our pro wrestling calendar for the coming week. All right, mark it down. Tuesday, August 20th, Tillamook at the Armory, starting at 8 o'clock. Wednesday, the 21st, Newport at the Armory, 8 o'clock bell time. The action continues Thursday, the 22nd, in Hillsboro at the Armory, bell time 8 o'clock. Friday, the 23rd, in Eugene at the Lane County Fairgrounds, 8 o'clock. Next Saturday, of course, right here at the House of Action. If you have a club, a church, a group, organization of any kind that you'd like to raise money for, you can book pro wrestling into your area to raise money for charity. You call Barry Owen at area code 503-484-0840, and Barry will give you all the information on how to book pro wrestling into your area to raise money for charity. All right, everybody talking about this full Nelson challenge, and here's the man with the money, and here's the man with the full Nelson.
soon as everybody shuts up, I'll talk up here. Would you shut up out there? I'm trying to stop this.
Billy getting a little excited here. All right.
As I said last Saturday night, I have $5,000 to any Northwest wrestler that can break my full Nelson. I am the master of the full Nelson. I have been for a decade in professional wrestling. And to prove my point, like I said last week, Don Cox, $5,000. Anybody and everybody, because I don't think the Northwest wrestlers have any guts. They aren't as good as any wrestlers anywhere in the country, and I'll prove that tonight. That's all I need to tell you right now, Cox. That's all I need to tell anybody. $5,000 buys a lot of groceries. It's a lot of money, and I'm challenging anybody, every name in the Northwest tonight, and I'll prove for a fact that Billy Jack Nelson Billy Jack Haynes is the one and only true master of the full Nelson, period.
Well, we will find out later tonight, because every wrestler that I've talked to wants that challenge. They want to try this on tonight, and they're going to get their chance later. I think we better get out of here. We will be right back with more after this timeout.
Free is a very good price. Free Diamond Super Watch. Free interest till next year. Free delivery today. It's all happening during our Super Summer Sale with super buys like these. 19-inch Zenith color television, $197. Remote 25-inch only, $297. Magnavox 25-inch remote console, $397. Now that's Tom Peterson Superstores, where free is a very good price.
This picante sauce says it's better than the salsa made in New York City. They don't say how it stacks up against La Victoria. I wonder why. I wonder if it's because La Victoria uses fresh tomatoes, peppers, and onions. I wonder if it's because La Victoria has always made thick, chunky salsa. I wonder if it's because La Victoria flat out tastes better. That's it.
More and more people are switching to La Victoria.
No wonder.
Have you been told that you can't finance a car because of bad credit or bankruptcy? Well, the financing experts at Gresham Toyota have been helping people just like you get into the car or truck they really want. For next to nothing down, you can get back behind the wheel and reestablish your good credit. So come by Gresham Toyota today and choose from hundreds of quality cars and trucks and drive home a great deal right now from Gresham Toyota, 242nd in Division, where you've got a friend in the car business.
Next time on Star Trek, The Next Generation.
Transport 4 immediately.
Troy and her mother are kidnapped by the evil Ferengi.
Your telepathic powers could bring us both great profit.
And a devious plan could rob them of their telepathic abilities.
Give her to me.
Now, Riker is the only one who can stop their deadly experiments.
We have to help her.
Get away from her. On Star Trek, The Next Generation.
Monday night at 6 on KPTV 12.
Super buy. 19-inch Zenith color television, only $197. Now that's Tom Peterson Superstores.
All right, we're getting ready for our next match. Al Madrill and Mike Winner. Before we go out to the ring, another reminder, get your free copy of the Express Weekly Advertiser, packed full of bargains, number one. And inside you're going to find information on our pro wrestlers and pro wrestling calendars. And also information on Jungle Jim McKee and his programs on Key Radio, KKEY 1150 on your AM dial. And I understand that this next Saturday at 11 o'clock, Jungle Jim McKee is going to have Mike Miller on his program, on his buy and sell program. So you might want to tune that in. I'm sure that is going to be especially interesting next Saturday morning. 11 o'clock, Mike Miller and Jungle Jim McKee.
Ladies and gentlemen, the next event will be one fall. Introducing in this corner, 238 pounds from Tennessee, Mike Winner.
Don Owens, what do you mean the next event? How many times have I told you, you cockamamie promoter, I'm not going to wrestle as long as you let these brats in free. Never. And I tell you what, speaking of brats free in Eugene, I'm going to have this around my eyes, Don Owens, so I don't have to see those brats either, because I got a blindfold match in Eugene. But I'm telling you people right now, I'm not going to wrestle, so see you later.
Listen, wait a minute. I get in this argument with you every time I let kids in free, and that's none of your business. I'll let them in any time I want. And if you're not in this ring, get the heck out of the ring then. Get out of here. I don't care whether you wrestle or not. Go ahead, kick him off of there.
Well, what's going to happen here now?
Al Madrill, you gutless wonder, you come out here and you stand up in your little show and you say you're the best at this, you're the greatest lover, you're this and that. You're nothing unless you get in here right now and show it to me in front of everybody here.
All right. Mike Winner now issuing the challenge.
I'll tell you what, I don't have to prove nothing. You people know what I am. I don't have to prove anything.
Well, they sure do.
I am the greatest, the toughest, and the baddest, and you're looking at him right here. So I'm leaving right now.
If he leaves right now, oh, he's going to get a little help. Oh, Mike Winner was just trying to help him leave, that's all. Well, there goes Madrill. He's getting down. He's heading for the dressing room. Oh, but there's Jimmy Jack Funk, and there's Bart Sawyer. Al Madrill's back in the ring, and there's Mike Winner. oh, what an elbow by Winner. And Madrill rolls out, and now he rolls back in. Oh, this is great. I wish you were here to watch this and feel this. This is great. Al Madrill, he's caught between a rock and a pro wrestler. He'd better stay in the ring. I think it might be a little safer in the ring, because outside the ring he's got Bart Sawyer and Jimmy Jack Funk waiting for him. Back body up by Mike Winner. Madrill only had second thoughts. That's because his first ones weren't very good. Mike Winner now. Mike Winner really, he's a cheerleader right now. He's getting this crowd pumped. And Madrill looking for a way out, and all the doors are blocked. They're blocked. Is he going to cry? Is Madrill going to cry? And he probably forgot. Oh, he's going to stomp and he's going to pout. Oh, mercy. Somebody get him a pacifier. He's probably forgot his metal bar that he usually brings in, too. Okay, well, now he's probably going to stay because he's got Mike Winner hurting a little bit into the turnbuckle. There's a shot right into the midsection. Got him by the nape of the neck. And outside. Onto the floor goes Mike Winner. And this will give us a chance to talk about more wrestling acts. Wait a minute, let's hold it. Madrill just took his belt off. Madrill takes his belt and slashes it across the back of Mike Winner. We may have a leather strap match here. Well, we got half of one. Referee C.W. Bergstrom trying to get in between there and get that strap away from Al Madrill. Madrill just burning that right across the face of Mike Winner. Winner is hurting right now. He just had that leather strap burned across his face, whipped across his body. There goes another whip across the body. Oh, and he takes a shot at referee. Madrill could be leaving all right. He could be leaving with suspension. A suspension or possibly a fine. As using that belt buckle, jamming it right into the forehead, the face of Mike Winner. And Madrill and referee C.W. Bergstrom having a few words. Or why don't they get the belt away from Madrill? Get that belt out of his hand. That's too bad. Seth's got that belt in his hand. There goes Winter into the turnbuckle. Here comes Madrill into the turnbuckle. Oh, there goes the belt. Now, look who's got the belt. And Mike Winter says, ha, ha, ha. It's time for a whipping. Yeah. Madrill, you look like a post. All right, there's a whipping post right there. Another whip, another smash across the back. There's another one. Mike Winter now in full control, in command of this particular match. And he's using Madrill's belt to belt him. There goes another one across the back. Madrill on his knees. He's begging for mercy. Now, what Mike Winter should do, really, is just get rid of that belt, clear out of the ring, because it could end up in the hands of Madrill again. Now, Madrill's got his boot right across the face, across the side of the head with Madrill's boot. What kind of a match is this? Is this an anything goes match? So far it is, as far as Madrill is concerned. Using the belt in it, threatening the referee. Oh, I don't know. I think... sometimes Al Madrill acts like he's just a few pages short of a full novel here. There he goes. And he misses with that one. And here comes Mike Winter. And smash across the back. Forearm it. Now it's a whip. Into the turnbuckle goes Madrill. The boot goes outside. Now it comes back inside. And look, he's got the boot. Yeah. And now Mike Winter. First he uses Madrill's belt on him, and now he's using the boot. Well, I know this isn't exactly what Al Madrill had planned, but he started it. He got nobody to blame but himself. Now he's begging for some more mercy. Comes in, catches Winter in the midsection and misses Al with the boot. Winter comes back in a fine body press. 1, 2. Madrill gets out from under. Madrill going back for the boot. He's got the boot. And he takes a shot from Winter. Takes another one. Down goes Madrill. Winter going for the pin. 1, 2, and remember now, Winter really, if you compare experience, Winter certainly the rookie to Al Madrill. So Winter has to be very, very careful here because Madrill has brought in an arsenal, which is his wardrobe. And remember, he's got another boot. And who knows what he's got in his pockets. Those forearm smashes by Winter not having much of effect. And Madrill, forearm across the chest. Here comes a whip into the other turnbuckle. Madrill hits the other turnbuckle. Oh, Winter with a nice roll-up. 1, 2, 3. He got him. Oh, Winter. What a smooth move, but a quick one. Before Madrill could even catch his breath, Winter had him rolled up and had him pinned. 1, 2, 3. And the victory goes to Mike Winter over Al Madrill. And all the things that Madrill did didn't work. We'll be right back with more after this timeout.
Superbuy. 19-inch Zenith color television, only $197. Now that's Tom Peterson's Superstores.
From Touchstone Pictures, actor Miles Pope is the man of 1,000 faces. And the mob wants all of them whacked.
I gotta disappear now.
But if he wants to save his skin,
You make me look like Wayne Newton.
he'll have to give the performance of a lifetime.
Frankie, salud. I know who I am, and it's not Ward Cleaver.
True identity.
I'm a mulatto. From the waist down, that's how it happens sometimes.
Rated R.
Starts Friday at a theater near you.
I'm here in this auto graveyard to demonstrate New Finish, the once-a-year car polish. Simply wipe it on and wipe...
Mike Miller, you got you've got some big action coming up, but I got to ask you about the full Nelson. Are you going to try out for that full Nelson challenge that Billy Jack Haynes has issued?
Well, I'll tell you what, Don Cox, I've had the full Nelson put on me before, and I know what it takes. I know how it feels. It's been put on me. It's put me out before. So I tell you what, $5,000 looks pretty good. The mean man may be out there, I tell you. But I tell you what, I got one thing on my mind tonight and one thing only, and that's you, Grappler. You're on my mind, baby. I've been thinking all week. I told you if you didn't show up, you was going to be out of the Northwest, so it looks like you got a little scared. So in just a few minutes, it won't be long, man. Me and you going to be right there in that squared circle, brother. And I tell you what, when I get through with you tonight, it won't be nothing but smoke. And when the smoke's cleared, me and Lucille going to be standing there strong. What do you say about that?
All right. All right, Steve Dahl. I'm doing great. Are you going after the 5,000 tonight?
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Don Cost, that's a lot of money. And we can assure you that we'd always love to party on something like that. But we got bigger and better things to worry about tonight. We got the Bruise Brothers. You know, Bruise Brothers, there's an old saying. Be careful what you wish for, because you just might get it. And you got it tonight, because you got me, and you got 320 pounds of crush coming at you, baby.
Now, they don't call you Crush for nothing. What about the full Nelson?
Don, let me ask you a question.
All right.
Now, what did I tell you about wearing a jacket when it's nice and hot in Portland, baby? Take that thing off. All right. You're getting everybody in here hot just looking at you.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
All right.
What are you saying?
I forgot where I was. They don't call you Crush for nothing. What about you and that full Nelson challenge?
Well, like the Doll Man said, right now, we got an obligation to represent the tag team championship. I think these people want me to try for that full Nelson. Yeah. But like Doll Man said, we got an obligation to these people to defend these titles to the best of our ability, and that's where my mind's focused on 100% right now. And I think if it may have been anyone else besides Billy Jack Haynes, I may consider it. I don't know, $5,000 is a lot of money. I'm going to leave my answer up in the air at this point. But right now I'm concentrating on the tag team title match. We're coming after you, Bruise Brothers.
All right.
Eight up in the air.
That's
Look out, Grappler, I'm on your butt, baby. Look out, baby.
All right. Mike Miller's thinking about the Grappler. Crush and Dahl are thinking about the Bruise Brothers. But I know in the back of their minds, they've got to be thinking about and ready to accept the challenge of Billy Jack Haynes for that full Nelson and the $5,000. We'll be right back with more after this timeout.
Free.
To tune in KPTV Channel 12 right now. We got the tag titles on the line. And it's coming up next. Crush and Dahl putting their titles on the line against the Bruise Brothers. Let's go out to the ring. Nobody's there. All right. Well, look at the crowd. Look at it. We've got signs and banners. Now here come the Bruise Brothers. Wait a minute. What's Masters doing there? Well, who knows? He's everywhere he shouldn't be. We have some very creative signs in the crowd tonight, and banners and placards, and I'm telling you, when you come down here to Portland Wrestling, you make some signs too and get them on TV. Here's Don Owen. He'll make it. I don't know what's going on here.
Hold on a minute. I want to start out saying my brother was injured in Oregon City the other night.
What?
He's down, but he ain't out. I got me a partner tonight, Pretty Boy Doug Masters, and we're going to take care of business.
Okay. Now, I don't know if that's Ron or Don.
Ladies and gentlemen, Steve Dahl put the crimps on one of the Twin Towers. I don't know which one it was, but he'll be probably out of action for the next 2 or 3, 4 weeks. I don't know. But anyway, in order to go ahead with the title match, that one of the Bruise Brothers has picked Masters to take his brother's place, and it'll go for the title anyway. So this bout will be one fall. Introducing in this corner, the challengers, Pretty Boy Doug Masters and Don Harris. This will be for the Northwest Team Championship. In this corner, introducing defending champions, the Crush and sensational Steve Dahl.
All right, well, it's still a title match. And it's the Bruised Brother against, the Bruised Brother and Pretty Boy. Boy, what a team, huh? Against Crush and Steve Dahl. Well, we find out at least it's Don Harris and Pretty Boy Masters, Doug Masters, teaming up. I don't think they've ever done this before. I didn't get the full story on what happened to Ron Harris. The other Bruised Brother, apparently he got bruised. Well, it's probably not a laughing matter, and I'm not laughing at him, certainly. And I'm sure that he'll be back as soon as he can. But right now, Don Harris in there with Steve Dahl. Dahl with a leapfrog. Dahl with a drop kick. Oh, a double drop kick, and both Harris and Masters are out of there. Well, this is starting out pretty good here. By the way, speaking of Steve Dahl, you folks in the Staten area, next Saturday, mark it down. Radio station 1390 KSLM is going to be doing a remote broadcast on behalf of Special Olympics at Cascade Chevrolet on Highway 22 near Staten. And we're going to be there from noon to 3 with Steve Dahl, and Steve said he's going to bring Bart Sawyer. Isn't that something, huh? We're going to have some fun there. Noon to 3 next Saturday at Cascade Chevrolet in Staten. Well, get your friends. Come on out. Because I know they're going to bring some photos. They're going to be talking wrestling. They're going to be signing autographs and having a good time. We always have a good time on these remote broadcasts. And it's always for a good cause, too. Special Olympics. Cascade Chevrolet on Highway 22 near Staten next Saturday, noon to 3. All right, crowd really getting on Don Harris and Masters, too. Every week, Masters comes in with a different attire. Maybe he'll wear a tire in here next week. Who knows? You never know what he's going to wear. He's trying to go for suplex. Oh, look at that! Well, that's the way it's done. Pumping! Good. Holy mackerel! Oh, is that something? Now, is that a demonstration of power or what? Crush, fully extending, Masters above his head, pumping up 2 or 3 or 4 times, and it throws him down and out of the ring. Oh, I don't know what Masters weighs. That's about 230, 240, somewhere in there, maybe 250, and Crush made it look like 5 pounds. Wow. Oh, he has a way of exciting the crowd, doesn't he? Crush, what a monster of a man. What a gentle giant. But not with the likes of Masters or the Bruised Brothers. Into the ropes goes Masters. Uh-oh, now Masters, a good move by Masters. Clothesline. And Crush goes down. Now, don't forget, just a little bit, I'm going to tell you that story about Roddy Piper. Hang in there for that. Don't go away. Boy, look at Don Harris really laying it on Crush. Now they're not having an effect. Crush is he's just getting mad. He's standing up. Those blows are not, well, that one did. That took the wind out of him. You know, Don Harris is no slouch himself. Man stands about 6'7". 6'8", weighs in there about 270. Crush, of course, close to 6'8", 332 pounds. And that's without all the metal on him. Into the ropes goes Masters. There he goes again. Oh, Masters got it. Oh, this is not Masters' night. I bet Masters is saying, oh, where is Ron Harris when I need him? Why isn't it he in here instead of me? First he gets body slammed from about 13 feet up, and now he gets a backbreaker, all at the hands of Crush. And Masters certainly knows now how Crush got his name, because Masters, is getting crushed. Whoa, mercy. Oh, that brought a lot of folks here in the arena to their feet. Don Harris saying something to Crush from outside the ring. And I think what Masters is saying is, come on, please make the tag. Please, please. Oh, thank you very much. I've got to get out of here. I know I've got an appointment somewhere way outside the arena. And now, oh, come on, Don. There's no way. I can't imagine anybody going for test of strength on Crush. Well, that didn't work with Harris anyway. Into the ropes goes Harris, coming off. Goal with a... Oh, man. That was kind of a sideways half version of a DDT. Not quite. Uh-oh. This time, Harris hung onto the ropes and Dahl came crashing down. Don't forget now, this is for the title. This is for the tag team title. Doug Masters substituting for the injured Ron Harris. So it's Don Harris and Masters going for the title. And right now they make, oh, that was close. Referee C.W. Bergstrom with what looks to be like kind of a fast count there, but that's Berkey's style coming down. Don Harris crashing a right fist into the ribcage of Steve Dahl. Dahl on his knees. Gets up now. Here he goes. Into the ropes goes Dahl. Coming off. Takes an elbow. Down goes Dahl again. And Harris, I thought he was going for the pin, but he's just trying to wear Steve Dahl down. Wear him out. Create those weak spots. Getting so weak, so exhausted that the pin will come easier. And once again, a Bruise brother will share the... Did you see that? What a move by Steve Dahl. Did you see that? What happened there is Dahl went down, and Harris's chin came down on the top of Dahl's head. And boy, I wonder if there's any teeth left in Don Harris's mouth. And the ropes goes, Masters, what a clothesline by Crush. You talk about being hung out to dry. Oh, mama. A leg crush across the chest. Dahl is in there now. We got everybody in there. Oh, reverse atomic drop on Don Harris. And Masters is working on Dahl. Outside goes Harris. Into the ropes goes Masters. What a move! What a move! Oh, from Steve Dahl. The pile driver. Lock it up. This has got to be it. 1, 2, 3. Yes. Woo! Woo! What a move. What a move by the team. What teamwork by Steve Dahl and Crush. Masters went from Dahl over his head to Crush with a pile driver. Crush finished it off with a pile driver. I don't think I've ever seen that one here in the sports arena. What a move that was. They're going to be talking about that one for a long time to come. The winners and still champions, Steve Dahl and Crush. And we'll be back with more after this timeout.
Super Buy. 19-inch Zenith color television, only $197. Now that's Tom Peterson's Superstores.
This woman has mastered a technique that requires no less than $2,000 of rigorous certification training, 40 more hours of specialized training and continual retraining. Using precision instruments, her skilled hands execute a task few can perform. You'd think all this training would go to her head. Nah, it goes to yours. Supercuts. A supercut every time.
Hair fitness kits available at participating Supercuts.
An innocent man.
To 6 to 10 years, hard labor.
A corrupt system of justice.
I'm gonna squeeze you like a grape till you burst in the sun.
Val Kilmer stars as the man who risked it all to expose the injustice of his time.
Believe it.
His story would change a nation forever.
I am a free man.
I never stopped praying for you, Elliot.
The man who broke 1,000 chains.
Wednesday night at 8 on KBTV 12.
I think I'd have to tell people that drive drunk that their pride is not worth somebody else's life. Killing has got to stop. People have got to stop drinking and driving, and they have to stop other people from drinking and driving.
The Latin Lover, Fiesta Garden Time, the best part of the show, because I know everywhere I go, you people tell me. Tuesday, the 20th, in Tillamook at the Armory, you're going to see the greatest wrestlers in the world. That starts at 8 p.m. Wednesday, we go on to Newport. That's also at the Armory. That starts at 8 p.m. Thursday, we're in Hillsboro, a big card in Hillsboro. That's at the Armory. That starts at 8 p.m. And then Friday, back in Eugene. Ain't that pretty? That's right. I'm going to have a blindfold match in Eugene, and I love it. That means I don't have to see all those brats in there. And, of course, Saturday, we're right back here in the House of Action. And then on the 26th, we got a big show coming up in Roseburg. That's at the fairgrounds. The 27th, we will be in Redmond. The 28th, we'll be in Hood River. And the 29th, we're going to be in Newburgh. So as you can see, there's wrestling all over. And also in Roseburg, I'm going to be in a blindfold match with Bart Sawyer. Whoopee-doo. And now, isn't it amazing? Isn't it amazing when Billy Jack said he had the toughest full Nelson in the world, all the animals come out of the woodwork. But you know what? I heard one guy especially, Larry Oliver, crying, "Oh, Daddy, Billy Jack's going to put a full Nelson on me. Oh, Daddy, come and help me." And lo and behold, Rip Oliver. What, you got tired of hearing your little brat crying for you? "Daddy, please help me"?
Madril, if you'll stand there and shut your mouth for about 2 minutes, I'll say what I got to say and get out of here. I talked to my son, Larry. I talked to the mean man, Mike Miller. I talked to Bart Sawyer. I talked to a lot of guys, and I seen last Saturday night just what was going on here in the Northwest. Well, there's nobody in the world that knows Billy Jerk, sleazy, slimy, scumbag dog.
Wait a minute. Call him what you may, brother, but I've seen your butt carried out of here lots of times by Billy Jack.
I thought I asked you to shut your mouth and let me do the talking, Madril. Well, I talked to all these guys this week, and there's nobody in the world knows the full Nelson that Billy Jack Haynes has got better than Rip the Crippler Oliver. I'm not here to wrestle tonight. I'm here for one thing. Excuse me. I'm going to stand right in that corner. All the guys asked me, would I come down here and stand in the corner, me, referee Billy Jack, and his opponent. Well, it lasts for 15 seconds. If any one of these guys can keep the full Nelson on for 15 seconds, they win $5,000. Well, I'll tell you what, Billy Jack, I know you're back there watching the monitor. You hold that full Nelson 1 second over 15 seconds, and that bell rings, I'm going to crack this right over your damn head.
He forgot to tell you people why they call him the Crippler. It's because Billy Jack crippled him many, many times. Anyway, gringos, don't forget, blindfold match. We'll see you in Eugene Friday. Adios. The Latin lover, baby.
Free is a very good price. Free Diamond Super Watch. Free interest till next year. Free delivery today. It's all happening during our Super Summer Sale with super buys like these. 19-inch Zenith color television, $197. Remote 25-inch only, $297. Magnavox 25-inch remote console, $397. Now that's Tom Peterson Superstores, where free is a very good price.
Next time on Cheers.
Well, you got an evening of romance planned, Sam?
Yeah, I sure do.
Who's the bimbo du jour? Sam's got a sure thing all set.
The Nelson Challenge. Billy Jack Haynes putting up $5,000 to any wrestler who can beat or last 15 seconds under his full Nelson. And there he is. He's in the ring right now. He's getting ready. He's already got his money. And I know there's going to be a lineup of guys because that's all they've been talking about. All week long, they want the $5 grand. They know they can either beat that full Nelson, get out from under it, or last at least 15 seconds. Well, we'll see. We'll see. And now, a new twist on this. Rip Oliver's got that cheater bar just to make sure that things are on the up and up, just to make sure that things are fair and square. Because with Billy Jack Haynes in there, you may need more than a cheater bar. Rip Oliver with the Oregon flag and the cheater bar. Oh, Billy Jack Haynes already getting hot now. He's having a few words with Rip Oliver. Too bad Rip isn't going to join in on this thing. He might have a pretty good shot at lasting 15 seconds under Billy Jack Haynes' full Nelson. Well, I can't speak for the current Billy Jack Haynes. But the Billy Jack Haynes that we used to know, who was a decent guy, there was a time when he had the most devastating full Nelson in pro wrestling, bar none. I mean, I don't care who you want to talk about. Nobody could match Billy Jack Haynes' full Nelson. Now here's Rip Oliver.
Billy Jack Haynes, like I said just a few minutes ago, every one of these guys told me to come down here and keep an eye on you, boy, because I know if anybody knows you, I do. And you will break 15 seconds, 15 and a half, you'll be laid out with that cheater pipe.
Well, they're already lining up. There they are. See, there's Mike Winter. John Rambo.
Wait a minute. There's no stipulation in this here full Nelson. I want your butt back to the dressing room, Oliver. You do not belong out here, period.
Well, Billy Jack's starting to lose it already.
Then just get over there to the side and let me about my business, because I'll prove to everybody in the Northwest I'm the master of the full Nelson. Just get your butt over there. Who's first? Come on up. 15 seconds.
All right, here we go. Dirty White Boy.
I don't care who you are, where you are, why you are. I'll prove the Northwest wrestlers are nothing. And then I am the master of the full Nelson.
All right, it's going to be Dirty White Boy, the first challenger. Now, what's going to happen when he gets through 3 or 4 or 5 guys, if he can? Billy's going to be a little tired, isn't he? That 5th or 6th or 7th guy may have a pretty good chance of lasting 15 seconds, because this is going to be a lot of work for Billy. It's going to take a tremendous amount of strength, but a lot of energy. All right, here we go. The full Nelson is on. The bell has started. And the timer is running. Can Dirty White Boy last 15 seconds? I don't have a timer in front of me. I don't know where we are as far as the countdown is concerned. Referee C.W. Bergstrom says, that's it. That's it. The full Nelson with the pressure points on the back of the skull and the spine. If that full Nelson, come on now, Billy, for crying out loud. Oh, that's unnecessary. If the full Nelson is held too long, it can do serious permanent damage. All right, here's Mike Winter. A few words of advice from Rip Oliver. One challenger after another. Dirty White Boy didn't last. Mike Winter says he's ready. Go ahead, give it your best shot, Billy Jack Haynes. Of course, Billy is, I don't know, there's a fire in Billy's eyes that transcends just getting a job done. He wants to hurt somebody. It's a good thing Rip Oliver is there with that cheater bar. Because once it's determined that the challenger can no longer challenge, he's got to break that hold. All right, there it is. The timer has started. Oh, Mike Winter went down hard and fast. I don't think he's not going to break it. We better get out of there. There's no way that Mike Winter can break this. Mike may be out. He may be out. Let go of him. Oh, Mike Winter is, I think he's hurt. I think he's hurt. The power of Billy Jack Haynes really surfacing now, because it's kind of a superpower right now. He's got that adrenaline flowing. The crowd is actually adding to Billy Jack Haynes' strength here, because Billy is filled with so much hatred, or whatever it is, animosity, that is coming out now in his full Nelson. John Rambo. He's got the hair tied back. He's ready for the full Nelson. All right, referee C.W. Bergson standing by. There it is. The timer started. Now this could be pretty good. Rambo could have a chance at the call. Once they go down to their knees, that's it. He's out. He's out. Break the hole for crying out loud. Let him up. Let him up. Once they go down to their knees, that's it. This is very dangerous. I'm not so sure that they should have allowed this, that they should have sanctioned this particular demonstration. Billy Jack Haynes he's an animal in there. He's asking for the microphone. He wants the microphone now. Larry Oliver.
Oliver, I don't want your punk, son. Listen to me, and everybody listen close. I come out here for a purpose. Steve Dahl, you're the Northwest champion. What are you hiding back there for, you gutless punk?
What? What's he doing?
You're a light heavyweight, Dahl. Miller, I don't want you either. I want the Northwest champion, Steve Dahl.
Oh, he wants Dahl out
Steve
here.
Dahl, that's who I want.
Right now.
Come on, you gutless punk.
What's going on here? He's supposed to take him in order. Well, here comes Steve. Here comes Steve Dahl. He's out of the dressing room, coming to the crowd. There he is, right there. Heading. I don't know if Steve was going to be a part of this or not. I think he had wisely chosen not to. But now he's out there.
So, you got a little bit of guts. You see, you are the Northwest heavyweight champion. I don't want you, punk Oliver. You stay to the side, Daddy Oliver. I'm the best the Northwest ever had, man. Ever. You say I'm not enough incentive for you for $5 grand? Then here's a stipulation I want. You, Steve Dahl, Northwest champion, and you shut up and keep out of the tube.
Oh, he's talking to Crush.
You put everybody out there in food stamp TV land of Oregon, you put your Northwest belt in the line right now, and I'll not only give you $5 grand, if I can't put you to sleep or make you submit in 15 seconds, I'll leave the Northwest for good.
Whoa. Whoa. Now this is getting interesting.
Title. Your title versus $5,000 of mine and me leaving for good. Now you got the guts. Take it or leave it.
Oh, he's right in Steve's face.
Hey, first off, you were Northwest champion, and it was a long time ago, Billy Jack Haynes.
That's right. A lot of attitude to go, too. A lot of attitude to go.
Now, hey, I'm not...
He wants Crush out of there.
Hey, Crush.
Just a minute, brother. As a partner and a friend, and I feel like a big brother to you, man, I don't like the sounds of this one bit, baby. I don't like it. I don't trust this guy for 1 minute. I'll tell you what, man. I love you like a brother. If you got to do this thing, let me go in there and take the full Nelson for you.
Yeah. Let him do that. Yeah.
Hey, hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Oh, Billy doesn't want that. No.
Hold on.
Billy doesn't want Crush in there.
Hey.
Yeah, come on, try Crush on for size, Billy. Yeah,
hey, hold on. First off, I didn't win this Northwest heavyweight title from backing down from punks like Billy Jack Haynes.
You got that right.
So, Crush,
Crush, you take it onto the back. Take it onto the back for now. It's between me and Billy. Now, Billy Jack, your full Nelson is legend all over the world of professional wrestling. And I'm not up here for 2 seconds to say that I can take and bring. Hey, listen to me. Don't worry about them. You worry about me. You want this belt? All right. I ain't saying I'm going to break your full Nelson, but I guarantee you this, and I guarantee these people, if it means you leaving the Northwest, I'll take it for 15 seconds.
Oh! All right, Steve Dahl has accepted. Now, wait a minute. Hold the phone. Steve Dahl has accepted this challenge. Now, if Steve can last 15 seconds, then Billy Jack Hayes is out of here.
If you got Steve's back, I trust you all the way, man. Just like all man trust you.
Hey,
Crush is going to leave.
Just to ensure this thing goes down right, Rip the Cripper's going to hold the Northwest title, baby.
All right, Rip's got the belt. He's also got the cheater bar. Now, if Steve can last 15 seconds, Billy Jack Hayes is out of here. He's out of the Northwest. However, if Steve Dahl cannot last 15 seconds, he relinquishes his Northwest Heavyweight Championship belt. This, I don't know about this. Oh, Crush is up here with... Crush has come up...
I hope you enjoy it. I hope you enjoy it. I'm going to...
There's a lot on the line here.
I don't like this one bit, Don Cross. Steve Dahl, he's a heck of a wrestler, but he usually relies more on speed, agility, and technique to win his matches. I'm taking nothing away from the guy, but I don't know. He's quite the powerhouse. I don't like this Don Cross. I got a real bad feeling about this.
I know you wanted to be down there. I also know that Steve Dahl was not... What's going on? What's going on? Rip Oliver just attacked Steve Dahl. He hit him in the back with a cheater bar. Rip Oliver hit Steve Dahl, knocked him down. Wait a minute, they can't count this. What is Crush? Crush has left the crow's nest. He's going out to the ring. What is going on? Steve Dahl was hit from behind, and now Larry Oliver is on Mike Miller. What's going on? Billy Jack Hayes he's attacking Crush with that flag, and now the referee. We have pandemonium, complete mayhem, a turn of events. Oh my word! The Olivers are attacking Dahl and Miller, and Billy Jack Hayes is all over Crush, using that flag as a weapon. Look at Rip Oliver. Oliver he's got the cheater bar on the back and on the neck and the throat of Steve Dahl. Dahl just lost his championship because of Rip Oliver. Rip Oliver turning on Steve Dahl. Now look at this. He's attacking Mike Miller. Drove that cheater bar right in the stomach of Mike Miller. And Larry Oliver, joining his dad in this vicious attack. What has happened to their minds? What's happened to their hearts? I can't believe what I'm seeing here. And Billy Jack Hayes all along, he has hurt Crush. He has hurt Crush severely using that flag. He broke the flag over Crush. He stabbed him with it. Look, we have complete pandemonium in here. We have people going crazy here. I tell you, Rip Oliver's gone crazy. Larry Oliver, and now the referee C.W. Bergstrom can't even get up. I hope they're not coming up here. Oh, I hope they're not coming up here. I'm leaving if they are. We've got to get some help. We've got to get some help for Mike Miller, Steve Dahl, and Crush, especially Dahl and Crush. Dahl was attacked by Rip Oliver. You saw what happened with that cheater bar. Dahl he's motionless out there on the ring. He's motionless, flat on his face. Crush he's moving around, but he's hurt. He is, get out. What's the matter with you? We're going to take a break. We're going to take a break. We're getting out of here. We're getting out of here. Get out. Get out. Take a break. You make me sick. I don't really want to conduct this interview.
Well, you shut up and listen to me. I've been doing a lot of thinking. I've been busting my butt driving a long shot, and all that's been going through my head is Rip Oliver's clan. Rip Oliver's clan ruled this damn Northwest for years. And we left them laying right out in the middle of the ring. So what do? I get the toughest man there is in professional wrestling, Billy Jack Haynes. We've had our feuds, but I said Oliver's clan will rule the Northwest one more time. And I called Billy Jack Haynes back east, and I told him that I had a plan to run every wrestler in the Northwest out of here and make the clan bigger and stronger than it's ever been. You people can sit there in your recliners sucking on the beer and wishing that Rip Oliver was Mr. Nice Guy. Well, Rip Oliver is just what he's always been. He's a butt kicker. He's a leader of a clan, and I've got my oldest baby boy right here. Larry, are you going to be a clan member or not, Daddy?
You better believe it, Daddy. That's just the start of it. The tag belts are next.
Oliver sticks together. The toughest man in professional wrestling. The master of the full Nelson. And now the new Northwest heavyweight champion is right here in Oliver's clan. And it's going to get bigger, and it's going to get better, and we're going to start crippling. Is that right, Bill?
The clan leader, Rip Oliver. For 8 years we banged heads. The old saying, if you can't beat 'em, you join 'em. 8 years, the two toughest in the Northwest. What you all witnessed is here tonight, and in Oregon and Washington, is the biggest scam in professional wrestling since the Michael Milk and Junk Bond. I'm proud to be a clan member, and in one night, the master of the clan that made me Northwest heavyweight champion.
Don Cuss, when I talked to Billy Jack Haynes 3 weeks ago back east, I talked money. I said, I know we can clean the Northwest out. And that pencil nose neck geek Don Owens back there, I know you're shaking in your boots. You saw Rip Oliver change. Rip Oliver ain't changed at all. And I've just come back from Florida, and I've been on the phone to a lot of my friends. And believe me, Oliver's clan will cripple up anybody that gets in the ring. So all of you boys in the back watching the monitor, that's able to watch the monitor, I'm going up to that office of Don Owens, and I'm going to sign a bunch of contracts. I'm putting the clan's name on it. You want any one of us, you put your name on the contract. Don Owens, sit there shaking your boots, get on the telephone and call somebody to get in here to face the clan. And Don Cost, I'd like to say it's a real nice pleasure being up here with you again.
I can't stand this. What a mockery. Washington Park Zoo is looking for these guys right now. We'll be right back. Right in.
Super Buy. 19-inch Zenith color.
White boy against Bart Sawyer. I've got to tell you, I'm still shaking over what we just saw out there. I got to tell you something about Roddy Piper. Today in North Portland, Roddy spoke to between 300 and 400 kids. And he spoke to them on behalf of the Portland Athletic League. You know, they call it PAL. And PAL is a very good word for this because Roddy Piper doesn't just do his fighting in the ring. He does a lot of his fighting outside the ring, especially when it comes to kids. He fights for these kids. He believes in them. And he gave them a speech today. He gave them a talk that was very touching, very moving, and I'm telling you, it had impact. He gave these kids a lot to think about, and Roddy Piper is doing something. He's doing something to fight for the rights of not just the kids, but of all of us, because he wants to give these kids something to get them off the streets and into activities that mean something, that are very positive for them. And he's working with the Police Athletic League, the Police Athletic League PAL. Well, I tell you, we applaud Roddy Piper for what he's doing for these kids. And I'm telling you, you couldn't have a better spokesman than Roddy Piper, talking to kids or anybody. But he made an impact today. He gave him something to think about. And I think Roddy's got a plan. I don't know. I think he's working with the PAL, the Police Athletic League, to get with a plan to get these kids, give them something to do, turn their lives around, and help all of us. And boy, we can use it. We thank you, Roddy. All right, another announcement. I understand that B.J. Lewis is 3 years old today. Happy birthday to B.J. Everybody here in the arena wants to throw you a party. Well, you don't want this kind of a party, though. Dirty white boy all over Bart Sawyer. Won't even let him back in there. The bell has rung. This one is over. Bart is going to win this one by disqualification over Dirty White Boy. We will be back now with a very special interview. Don't miss this interview. We got to talk about what happened a little earlier. We'll be right back right after this. You're all in shock.
Hey. I don't know what's going on with you, Rip. Larry, man, I thought you were my friends. You just cost me the most important thing in my whole... Okay, talk.
Steve, that's okay, baby, because I'm going to take over right now. Just like I always said, Rip Oliver, you're a slimy dog, brother. Billy Jack, you are too, and it looks like your son is too there, Rip. I tell you what, next Saturday night, we already talked to Don Owens. I tell you what, the mean man, Steve Dahl, and you, Larry Oliver, and Rip the Cripple Oliver, we got you here next Saturday night.
Billy Jack Haynes, for the first time in my life, I just got down on my hands and knees and did some begging. I begged Don Owens not to suspend you for a 5th time from the Pacific Northwest. He was going to suspend you again. But on behalf, because of this crap right here, Billy Jack, but on behalf of the people, myself, the wrestlers of the Pacific Northwest, look into my eyes. Sometimes they say, if you look deep enough into a man's eyes, you can see how much fear is in him. If you see one drop of fear in this eye, Billy Jack Haynes, come at me, because next Saturday night, I'm after your butt, and these fans are behind me all the way, because you suck, Billy Jack Haynes, not the fans here, and you're going to pay for this with your life, if possible.
All right, that's it. Next Saturday night, Crush has got Billy Jack Haynes.
I've never asked Billy Jack Haynes to come back here in the first place. He comes in here, and all he's done is caused all this trouble. As far as I'm concerned, he could spend him for the next 50 years. But Brian insists that, by golly, that we don't do that. He wants him himself, so if that's what he wants to do, instead of having him suspended, well, then they can go ahead and fight it out next Saturday.
Okay, and Mike Miller and Steve Dahl have got Rip and Larry next Saturday night. This is Don Cost. Thank you very much for joining us from the Portland Sports Arena. This has been Portland Pro Wrestling. We'll see you here next Saturday night.
Portland Professional Wrestling has been brought to you in part by Tom Peterson Superstores. East Side, West Side, North End. We make it easy for you. Don Coss's wardrobe provided by Mr. Formal.
True.
All aboard! Gee, Willikers, we've just pulled into the last stop. But don't fret, the USA Sunday Cartoon Express will be chugging down the track with yet another cargo of goodies real soon. Bye!
I'm Bobby the Brain Heenan. Tune into the WWF SummerSlam Spectacular when Hulk Hogan battles Sergeant Slaughter for the WWF Championship, only on, you guessed it, USA, tonight at 7 p.m.
Some of the Hulkamaniacs' favorite moves are on WWF Primetime Wrestling. Catch them on USA, America's favorite cable network.